Well, welcome back, everybody. Long time no see. Welcome back to our One Heart, One Earth 2021. My name is Lisa. I am your host and the host of the Buddhist Biohacker YouTube channel. Welcome in, and we are here with the talented and beautiful and fabulous soul sister that I love so much, Mary Lydia Ryan.
I love you too, and I love all of you, part of this One Heart, One Earth weekend. This is just amazing. Thank you for the opportunity. It's beautiful.
It's so amazing, and your music is it's just heaven. I mean, I literally do listen to your albums like nonstop. I love it so much. And then I got out of the shower yesterday and I was like singing the One Heart, One Earth song. And I was like, oh my God, her song's like in my head. I love it so much. And you've just made so much of this so special. And I'm just so grateful for it. And I want to just hand it to you. Like, what do you want to share or say? Or it's been quite a year and I can't imagine my life without you in it. So it's just kind of amazing.
I feel the same. Thank you, Lisa. You know, it's amazing. I have a similar experience to Lisa when, all the lockdowns started coming down. It was everything, all my lights went off. It was like, okay, now's the time. All the work that I've been doing all these years, and I'm sure all of you can relate, all the work we've been doing is leading up to this moment to then start this new beginning. And, and I didn't meet Lisa until this summertime, and I was watching some of her live interviews she was doing in this community. And I had one of those very quiet, sparks going off inside of me saying I need to reach out to her. And I was really shy. I'm actually quite a shy person in many respects. And I knew I had to reach out to her. So I did. I sent her an email and she was gracious enough to email back. And I just said, I feel like I need to know you and on a personal level. And so we have been able to start sharing, the same, I would call it juju of like everything that's going on here. And I feel like my life work has been preparing for all of this. And I thank you, Lisa, and I thank all of you who are a part of this community, whether you're listening and participating that way, or whether you are one of the facilitators. All of us are in this together. And I am feeling and seeing before my eyes this one heart, one earth, as we find each other coming together and this energy expanding out. And I am just so delighted and more than anything grateful to be here, because this is what I have been doing with my life to prepare myself for this moment, this expansion of what's happening on planet Earth and in humanity. And I just thank you all for the opportunity to be here experiencing it with you together. And to share my music in this capacity is precisely what I've been wanting to do for so many years now. And I feel like even the music, how I've been writing it, just kind of fits in here. It's like, it's kind of blowing me away. And it's like, I feel like my musical gifts are from the divine. I feel like I just channel it. And so I don't even feel like I have credit for it. It's like, what's happening is coming through me, and I get to share this and be a part of it. And that's what keeps blowing me away. I'm just participating in this, and I'm willing, and that's all it took for me to be willing. And then all this stuff just keeps happening and growing, and I'm just so overwhelmed and overjoyed. So that's what I have to say.
Oh my God. Well, it's amazing. And yeah, your music is like, talk about from the divine. I mean, you have such a gift. I don't even know what to say about it either, because you could say, oh, you're a gifted composer, or you're a gifted vocalist, but it's like you channel this music. Oh no, I'm frozen.
Oh dear.
I froze.
Shoot, I see you.
I'm back. Okay. I was frozen. I think I'm back. But all I was saying was you really are healing the planet through sound with what you do. It's so incredible and so amazing. And I want you to share. So there's so much to share, but I want you to share what you're doing, what's going on with you. And you also, you have a spa opera group in Ajatakasha, and you do like the most amazing sound things in there too. So just whatever you feel like sharing with everybody about what you have going on.
Thank you, Lisa. So I have this creative entity that came about a few years ago. I call it Spa Opera, and it really has a healing. The umbrella is a healing vessel that can provide various things. I love doing fun things with it. And before the lockdowns, I was doing live performance. And I really like to bring in a very magical group of people to collaborate and share our gifts and talents. We had an amazing whistler in one of our shows. Whistling classical music. Like so heavenly, you can't even believe it. And then beautiful desserts. And so I really love to have a sensory experience with my spa opera when we're able to do it in person. And so I look forward to when we're back into meeting in person, and I will be able to throw some of those for us. In the meantime, as we've gone to more, where we're at now, we've got this global healing process we're all working through. And I've really started focusing more specific to the healing aspect of what spa opera is. And in the Jot Takasha app community, it's a little trickier. It's hard to do like a full interactive experience. It's what I really, really love, is to have people interact. I also love to be able to provide an opportunity for you just to sit and receive sound healing energy. So spa opera is my way of bringing about healing, music, sound transmissions, sensory experiences, and participation and collaboration. So in an ideal world, we can have all of that. And I'm doing my best I can on an app where it's not in person. But even then, I think that there's been this really beautiful exchange of energy. And so I keep being creative. I'm trying to be creative, and how can I bring more people in to experience more of this? So I'm working on that. And so things will shift and change. And my main thing is I would love to have more interaction. So I'm trying to be creative in how I can facilitate that. And so that's my main thing I'm focusing on is my spa opera. And my spa opera also reaches individuals. I do individual sessions. And, even before the pandemic, I was mostly doing remote work, either through phone transmissions, or I do Zoom or Skype calls. But so I'm still able to do that. I do personal healing sessions using my voice to clear blocked energies and to activate the next steps of where you're heading in your life. And I love that work. To me is so rewarding. It's one of my favorite things on the planet to do. So if I left anything out, that's mainly what I'm focusing on. And I do want to mention, you may notice, I can't tell, I'm in here in my creative studio since last summer, since I think last July, I moved out to this little sailboat that's docked right outside my house. So I live on a lake, and I live on a floating home already. And the reason I'm bringing this up, it's really profound that this sailboat came into my life when it did. I had started working with the goddess Mary Sophia energies. When the pandemic hit, for some reason, I connected even more deeply with her energy. And through a process of all the meditative work I was doing and spending time out in nature, I feel like the sailboat that now is my music and creative and healing studio came into my life. And I named her Goddess Sophia. So this is where I'm sitting right now on my little creative sailboat that I also call the healing vessel. And I was telling this to Lisa the other day. I have learned that Goddess Mary Sophia has a sense of humor. And I swear to you, I get ready to do this kind of live stream, and then, the waters all get turned up, and it is so windy and rocky right now. And I've been trying to not move all over the place, but I am whipping around and blowing around. And I'm kind of cracking up because I feel like here's Goddess Mary Sophia again, being her little fun, humorous self that she is. She's so beautiful and loving and radiant, and she is so funny. And I'm finding the humor in it. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to have a serious interview and I'm being whipped around. But I want to bring up the fact that this goddess Mary Sophia energy has been such a big part of what I have been doing ever since last March. And her presence is here. She is very much in this healing vessel that I'm speaking to you out of. And I know she is so aware of what's happening this weekend too, and very grateful and loving everything she's seeing and hearing.
Oh, I love it so much, and you inspire me to I'm like, I want to live on a sailboat. I mean, that just sounds fabulous. I don't know if I could do it because I'm not good on the water, but it sounds really great.
Well, I couldn't live down here. I do live on a floating home, which isn't near as rocky. So I do rock around in a little bit, but I can deal with that. This is a little much for me. But it's fun also, and I think I can get a little dose of it. But yeah, she's turned this all up today too. It always
has. You can hear it every once in a while. Every once in a while, you can hear all the water churning. I love it so much. I think it's fun. Now, for everybody out there, you guys definitely subscribe to Mary's YouTube channels. She has a couple. She has Spa Opera and then Mary Lydia Ryan. And your website is I am Mary Lydia Ryan, right? That's correct. .com?
That is correct. Yep.
Yep. So make sure you guys also go to her website. And if you have not had a sound healing from Mary, please reach out and connect with her, because she has the power, you guys. You have the power. Remember He-Man? And He-Man was like, oh, I have the power. That's how you are.
But it's not me. I mean, again, I'm the channel, and I recognize this, and it's a beautiful, I think, experience to be able to be a facilitator. I love being able to do that. I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Well, I'm grateful for you to be in my life, and we're all grateful that you're here. And again, you guys, she's in Ajatakasa, so get in there and go to groups and go to Spa Opera and join in with Friends Fridays and all the cool stuff that Mary does, because it's really amazing. And I love you so much.
I love you. Thank you, Lisa, for everything. Thank all of you who are participating in this weekend. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. And your music is just incredible. And I can't play it enough throughout this whole weekend, I feel like.
It's a free download of my latest album, which is called Evolutionary Child. If you go to my website, you can download it for free if you like. So it's there for you.
Yay, yay. Oh, yes, I have it. And I've played it like 1,000 times. I was saying earlier, Shine On is like, it just makes me joyful. It's on my playlist for writing my book. I have like songs that take me into a trance and to write, and that is one of them. So there you go.
I love hearing that. Wonderful.
All right. Well, Mary's going to be back, you guys, with us, of course. We're going to talk soon. I have an idea too, so we'll have to talk about that later. But we'll be back at 2:00, and so we have a little bit of a little break. And I love all of you guys, and I love you, Mary. And we'll talk soon, you guys.
Bye, everyone.